Welcome to the next episode of the Iowa Girls Wrestling Podcast. Today I have Ava Pfab from Western Dubuque. She's a standout wrestler. Just finished her sophomore year. Got seventh in state. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Really good. Um, we recently just got back from a fun trip down to Florida. Um, 80 of our closest friends about, so that was a really good time. How was your trip down to Florida?
Oh, it was awesome. It was a great opportunity. I met so many amazing people and yeah, it was fun.
So one of the things I really like about that trip is the food down there.
Yeah,
So
that
did
was
you
good.
did you, did you get to find some different places to eat and some different things that you wouldn't normally get in in Dubuque?
Yeah, I went to the taco craft. That was good. I liked that. And then I went deep sea fishing and I've never
Did
done
you?
that before, so that was fun.
Did you guys get to eat some of the fish?
Yeah.
Awesome. That how was the deep sea fishing? Did you
It
catch
was
anything?
no, I didn't, but it was still fun.
Still fun. I just like being out on the water.
Yeah.
Um, Wrestling went pretty well for you down there.
hmm
Uh, if I looked right, about 8-4.
hmm
And that really good tournament for you. How was the quality of wrestling down there? What did you feel like,
I thought it was good. There was definitely some good competition down there. And there was people there, I think, of all skill levels. So
yeah,
I feel like
yeah, I
it
think
was
that's
good.
a good tournament for it. Anybody can go to that tournament.
hmm
You definitely are challenged, but then
Yeah.
also you get some confidence in winning some of those matches.
Yeah.
Your coaching staff, you had Riley, uh, Josephine, Allie when she
Yep.
wasn't taking pictures.
hmm
Is that the first time you had an all female coaching staff?
Yeah. And I liked it
Did you?
so much. Yeah.
What do you think's different about having the girls there instead of, one of us old guys?
I don't know. I feel like you can connect with them better.
Was there something that maybe you can take away from that with Riley and Joe? Is something maybe they said to you that you're going to use for the next season?
Honestly, when we were there, they were like, it doesn't matter how you do down here, just go out there. But that's anywhere. It doesn't, you're here to have fun and
Yeah, it sounds
remind
like
you of that. That's why you do it.
you have a pretty good perspective on wrestling. It's not wrestling. I like to tell people it's what we do. It's not who we are.
hmm
We shouldn't take actually we learn more from losses than we do from winning anyway.
Yeah.
So those are always good things. Um, is there something down there that if would you make that trip again if you had the opportunity?
Oh, definitely.
Awesome. So is there something that you'd like to do down there? So we've already started looking at next year on some different things to do. Is there something that you would like to do while you're down in Florida?
Um, Honestly, I don't really care. It was more about being around all the girls and they made it the most fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to connect with that many different people. I love that
Yeah.
trip to connect with different coaches, and we usually bring a few different coaches every year,
Yeah.
but I really enjoy that trip and then getting to meet new people. Like I've
hmm
never got to meet you before, but now I'll know you, and so next year at state tournament I'll be able to say hi and see how
Yeah.
you're doing, and it makes it more fun for me too. How long have you been wrestling?
3 years.
3 years, only 3 years, and you're placing at the state tournament. That's
Yeah.
impressive. Um, why did you start wrestling?
It's kind of a joke. Um, in seventh grade, in our study hall, we call it Bobcat time, and we were arm wrestling, and I beat one of the boys in my grade, and the wrestling coach found out, and he was on me in eighth grade, and I didn't have him as a teacher because he was a teacher too. And I was like, no, I don't really want to. And then I had him in eighth grade as my social studies teacher, and he convinced me to do it my eighth grade year.
So are you happy you did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, wrestling's a pretty cool sport as far as, I mean, you got to be in really good shape, but I just think the connections we make in that sport is more so than any other sport I've ever been in. Um,
Yeah.
just things like that about the sport it's really cool. What other sports are you in?
I do track and field. I throw for
It's
Western Dubuque.
nice. How'd you do this year throwing?
I did okay, not what I was hoping. I was hoping to make it to state, but I just had missed that. I think I placed fourth, and the top three, I think, got to go.
Very good. Let's go back and talk a little bit about your coaching staff at Western Dubuque. I don't know the guys personally, but who do you have as coaches and what are they like to have in the room?
Tom Danner and Troy Brown are our two coaches, and they're awesome. They bring the girls up and always make sure we're ready to wrestle.
Very good. Very good. Um, any thoughts on college yet?
No, I don't know, not yet, really.
Not yet. And it's awful early. You're just a sophomore. There's a
Yeah.
lot of things to do there yet. One thing I do like to talk to the girls about each time I get an opportunity like this. Do you see yourself doing something outside after it's all done and over with, coaching or officiating or anything like that?
Yeah, I do. I think I'd really enjoy it. Like, I just like being around all the wrestlers, and everyone has something like we all have something in common because we're all wrestlers, and I think girls can really bond that way.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the time when more of the girls are coming back out of college and coaching.
Yeah.
And not that I don't enjoy coaching and doing this, but I would really like to see. I'd rather be an assistant coach and have a brand new out of college female head coach, and I think that would be better
Mhm.
and things like that. That's also why we kind of support the like the Rileys and the Joes and the Alleys to come along on these trips. So they're the ones doing the coaching and if and getting that. And then like a Hannah Rogers. I don't know if you know Hannah or not. Graduated maybe a year before you started, but she's officiating, and she did
Yeah.
the AAU state the last couple of years. Fantastic official. She's going to go a long ways in that, and actually get paid better than coaching. But I'm going to go into some different questions. Some are about wrestling, some are not. Some are just a little bit kind of fun, but we'll get to know you just a little bit better. First one we'll start is a wrestling question. Actually, the first couple will be wrestling questions. Is there a moment in your wrestling journey that you kind of changed you, or something that you knew that was different? You saw yourself maybe gaining confidence. Was there some time that you've noticed that?
Um, Honestly, I think I was supposed to do a lot better at state than what I did. So I think after like reflecting on that, I gotta like realize like it's not all about winning and losing, and just keep
Yep.
practicing and
No,
you'll
yeah,
get
you're
better.
you're definitely right. But you've done very well. I looked at your AAU state and you lost early, like in a quarterfinals match, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
worked all your way back, but then ended up winning that same match that you
yeah,
lost. And those
I
are
did.
difficult things. That's difficult things to do. I don't know if I've ever done that in my entire wrestling career, come back and beat somebody that I lost to
Yeah, and I
in the
was
same
on my
tournament.
back too for a while in that third place match too.
Yeah. And to finish third behind two state champions as a
Hmm.
sophomore is not a bad way to finish. And so,
Thanks.
I'm pretty impressed at just watching your wrestling. Um, Wrestling's a really cool sport, but is there something that you think we could fix about girls wrestling?
Oh, you're putting me on
It,
the spot. I don't
it,
know.
and if not, it's okay. If you can't think of anything, that's all right too.
No, I don't. I don't
All
know.
right. All right. Do you got any pets at home?
I have a dog. I live on a farm. A lot of
You live on a farm,
cats.
so you have the outdoor cats, but a good farm dog. What kind of
Yeah,
dog do you got?
red healer.
Red heeler, nice. My daughter's got a red heeler. They're
Yep.
fun, very energetic dogs.
Yeah.
If you could have any pet at all in the world, exotic or domestic, what pet would you have?
Hmm. A panda.
A
I don't know
panda,
why.
because they're cool. They're roly poly. They're cool.
Yeah.
Um, Favorite wrestling shoe? You've only been wrestling
Rudis.
3 years. You're a Rudis person. I have a lot of Rudis shoes. I do.
Yeah, I started with Rudis, so
Are you going to get the new Sarah Hildebrandt?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Not digging those, huh?
No.
Well, we talked about food just a little bit, but what's something that you eat after weigh-ins to get ready for a match?
I like a yogurt bowl.
Yogurt bowls, nice. If you could go out and have anything after wrestling's over with, you don't have to worry about weight. Um, what's that guilty pleasure food? What's something you're going to go out and eat?
Texas Roadhouse.
Everybody says Texas. What are you going to have at Texas Roadhouse?
I could eat tons of rolls and a big cheeseburger.
There you go. Nice. Is there anything that you won't eat? Growing up on a farm, I bet you eat a lot of different things, but is there
Um,
something you absolutely won't have?
I'm not too picky, but I don't like oysters.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. They're slimy.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that. Um, any favorite movies or TV shows?
I like Grey's Anatomy, but I don't really watch much.
Are you thinking that maybe you could be a doctor later on after
No,
watching Grey's?
no.
No, not going to be a doctor. Gotcha. So, all right. Favorite vacation spot?
Um, I like Florida.
I do too. So you're more of a beach person than a mountains
Yeah.
kind of person. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. Not that I don't mind the mountains, but I'd rather be warm. That's
hmm
music. Do you listen to music prior to matches?
Country.
Country. Any particular songs or artists?
Um, no, I'm not picky with that either.
Not picky, just whatever. Just so
hmm
do you listen to something more upbeat or a little more casual or a little more relaxing before a match?
Upbeat.
Upbeat. I've been talking to some older wrestling coaches every once in a while, and they are talking more about more relaxing music before that energy. So just a thought, maybe throw it out there on maybe a match that doesn't matter as much to you,
Yeah.
early on. Give it a shot. Um, Second period, coins flip, the other person's deferred. What choice are you going to make? What's your favorite spot?
Neutral.
You're a neutral person. So
Mhm.
on your feet, what's your favorite takedown?
Single leg or double.
Okay. On top, how you pinning somebody?
Probably armbar.
Armbar. Good series. How do you get away on the bottom?
Sit out.
Sit out. Have you done any freestyle yet?
Yes, I have. This was my first year getting into freestyle. I didn't do it the last couple summers, but
Do you
yeah.
kind of like did you like freestyle? A little different, but
Yeah.
I think it's fun.
Yeah. People say they don't think it's different, but it's definitely now that
Well,
I'm
I mean, it is different, but I mean, it's
Mhm.
all wrestling's wrestling, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the idea of I think for a lot of girls, it's great because you don't have to get off the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can hang out for 15, 20 seconds and you don't have to worry about
hmm
that. So if you could have a superpower, any superpower, what would that be?
Probably fly.
Flying would be an awesome, very good choice. Good choice. How about finish this sentence? Wrestling has taught me to.
Um, be like stronger mentally.
Good. And then there's a lot of really good wrestlers to look up to, but it's cool that we have the internet now that you can actually watch matches and see things. Is there a female wrestler, or I guess it doesn't even have to be a female wrestler. Is there a wrestler that you look up to, kind of aspire to be like?
Kaylee Welker.
Very good. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. And then
Yeah.
from my experience of meeting people on the world team and that level, man, we got some really, really good people out there, and
Yeah.
they're genuinely that. It's not an online persona. They're
hmm
actually that nice and that good. Um, I kind of got done with my questions, but I always like to leave just a little bit of time for some final thoughts. It can be about anything. Maybe, why would you why would you ask somebody to go out for wrestling, a freshman next year, or just what wrestling has done for you?
If like someone was thinking about going out for wrestling, I definitely tell them to go out because you meet so many amazing people and it's not about winning and losing. You can have fun and like it's awesome. I don't know.
Well, very good. No, I enjoyed getting to meet you down in Florida, and I'm hoping, well, I'm sure you'll have a great season next year. So I'll see you down in Coralville because I know we won't wrestle each other. We're way on the opposite sides of the
Yeah.
state. So, but that's all right. I'll see you down in Coralville in the back room where it's nice and fun. But thank you for coming on and doing this interview.
Yeah, thank you.